And I'm Joe.
And we're Jen and Joe.
On the go. You're awfully perky right now, Jennifer. Does that mean you're feeling better?
So much better. But that's going to be a video for another time.
Well, no, we could talk about it here too. Day 2 recap. You started feeling a little better?
I started feeling much better about 24 hours, well, maybe about 20 hours after we started sailing.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, you took the meclizine in the morning.
Yeah.
And that's when it finally really started kicking in. So it was after Apollo
It took
lunch.
a couple hours for it to kick in.
Yeah, it did. So day 2 was Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So Monday, October 30th.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, I know, it was yesterday. It's just, what day is today?
So I wanted to recap what we did yesterday.
I just want to say, so one of the cast members that's been with the characters, Emma, she said that when you're on the ship, it's almost like you're in outer space because you're disconnected from everything.
Yeah,
and when they
that's
have
true.
a moment to just look out into the ocean, there's nothing there. You're not connected to anything. You're just off floating on your own. And that's what it does feel like when you're on the cruise ship. You're just completely separated from everything. We don't have Wi-Fi or internet service or cell phone service.
It's been
where you can
blissful
connect.
to disconnect from life.
A bit, yeah. It was kind of nice.
We've only been able to text message, no phone calls, no FaceTime, no checking emails. It's been absolute bliss.
And what's weird is that my text messages really haven't been coming through.
Yeah.
Yours have. You've been able to. So anyway, so day 2 is Monday the 30th, and we had a lot going on that day. The biggest thing was Apollo for brunch.
Well, the best way to start it is we should recap the day. So we started the day the night before. You put out your little... I'll show you. Hold on.
Okay. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Okay. So if you would like a little continental breakfast delivered to your room, you hang this on your door. You're given a whole bunch of them in your little welcome folder. And then on the back, you check what time you'd like it delivered. And you choose how many and what you want. Put this on the door before you go to bed. And they deliver it to you in the morning. So that's how we've been starting our mornings. We started it yesterday and today. Just having coffee or tea delivered to the room, some pastries, some croissants. It's just a nice way while you're getting ready for the day to have some food before you maybe go to the main dining or, in our case, go to concierge.
Yeah.
It's a lovely perk and it's included in your Disney cruise, so why wouldn't you take advantage of it?
Exactly. So we started with that, which was lovely.
So we started with that. That was yesterday. And I think we might have met some characters. The characters, there's a plethora of characters. They meet all day into the evening at different times. The lines may look daunting, but they are not. They move very fast. They are so organized, and they have it all down pat to a science.
We met Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and Donald, which was all very, very cool. Earlier in the day, we met Captain Hook and Smee. That was even cooler.
Mm-hmm. That was very cool yesterday.
Yeah, so
and they're on different decks and different
areas.
locations, so you have different scenery. Then we had Apollo Brunch, which is a separate charge if you'd like to add it, if you can get availability. Joe loved it. We're going to do a whole video on it. I was still not feeling good, so I didn't enjoy it as much. Had I been feeling good, I would have loved it.
Yes, you would have. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was very cool. The one thing about Apollo is that it is in the rear of the ship. It's on the 10th deck?
Yep.
Yeah, so deck 10 in the rear of the ship. The rear, very, very back of it.
Very vibratey-ish.
So you're above the
Is that a word?
engines, even though the engines were way low, you still feel everything vibrating all the way up. So you feel it when you're in there eating. And it was a little weird at first when I sat down, but I got used to it, and it really didn't affect my eating, because obviously I ate way too much. But
that's what you're supposed to on a cruise, so
yeah,
it's all good.
But you didn't like it at all. You didn't like the vibrations.
No.
You were not feeling well.
No.
It made you feel worse.
Yeah.
So once we got out of there, you started feeling a little better, but that's when your meclizine started kicking in. So yeah, I think for you had the ear patch. You had the wristbands, which you did not like.
No,
and
they really
finally started with the
So, as a matter of
necklacing.
fact, look what the wristbands did to me. Do you see that big bruise right there? Yeah. So the band, it's a pressure point, but I somehow got a big bruise right here. Don't ask. But
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna do a whole video on it.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it. Because I think it's important. But then we played some trivia yesterday.
Yeah, that was really cool. We did three different
Three different trivias. We started in we did a movie line trivia.
And the movie quote trivia.
Movie quote trivia.
At O'Gill's. We did not do well.
No. Then we graduated.
I thought I'd be doing better at that, but did not do well.
Then I don't think we did bad.
No, we did okay.
And then we went and did Disney Parks 2 trivia, which
Level
is
2.
Just different questions about all the Disney parks. And
That
we did
was-
much better than I thought we did.
Yes.
And overall, we did pretty good.
Yeah. That was at the Soul Cat Lounge.
Yes.
And we actually could have won it if we had answered
Yeah.
2 of the questions correctly. And we should have known those answers, but we kind of fumbled.
Mm-hmm.
And literally fumbled. Because one of the questions was, who was the first sports or athlete to actually say he's going to Disney World? And it ended up being Phil Simms from the New York Giants, and I should have known that, and I totally choked. And then there was another one where Steve Martin was the answer, because he played
And we
Mr.
said
Banks.
Tom Hanks, and then right at the last minute, but it was too late to change it. I'm like, oh no, it wasn't. It was Steve Martin.
Steve Martin from...
Because I just seen a show about it.
Yeah, so it was from Father of the Bride, right?
Yeah.
So he played it in the 2 movies. But I thought,
Yeah.
I really
He was
thought,
Mr. Banks.
Saving Mr. Banks, that was... But he played Walt Disney. He didn't play Mr. Banks. So,
And Steve Martin played Mr. Banks in Father of the Bride 1 and 2.
Right, exactly. So
That was like
anyway,
a trick question.
Yeah, well, we should have known
But then
that
we
one.
won
But then-
80s trivia.
Yes.
And you'll see it in a future video. We won this full of goodies.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch that video to find
Yeah.
out what we won. Lots of
Yeah.
cute Disney cruise things.
80s music. It's our jam.
And then
our
we weren't
decade.
going to go to dinner because yesterday was pirate night. And it's great, I think, if you're a little kid, but not so great if you're an adult because it's really, really, really loud.
Yeah, it was very loud.
But it's great for the kids. But all the dining rooms do the same menu, so it doesn't even matter where you're eating. We were at Animator's Palette, which we had done the first night of our cruise, and we had it scheduled for the second night as well. So we decided that we would just pop in and grab an appetizer, which we did, and then we left. And we missed the whole pirate night thing upstairs and the fireworks because we were just so tired. And we wanted to do trivia. And,
Well, part of it too for me is that the ship has not bothered me, but between Sunday and Monday, I just ate and drank way too much. So by the time last night came around, my stomach was really bugging me. From just eating too much, and I didn't really plan on eating like that, but it was just, oh, we've got this, and oh, we could try that, and we're at Concierge, and all this stuff is included. Oh, and you can get drink. So Concierge, they've got...
That's going to be another video, so don't even go there.
No, I was just going to say, it's top level, top shelf type booze that they have there. So I've been partaking in the Macallan, and let me tell you, that stuff is good scotch. Good stuff, Maynard. So that was basically the way the day went.
Yeah, it was a good day.
I could say a second day, no big surprise here, where cast members are exceptional. They are so incredible. I can't begin to say this or how to say it adequately. They're just fantastic. And the different people that we've met, just fantastic. So I've really, really enjoyed that part of it. I really have.
Yes.
It was really cute meeting the characters. I think the interaction with Donald was pretty cool. The interaction with Hook and Smee, which was funny because when we walked up to them, you were talking to Hook and I was talking to Smee. And I had said to Smee, so Smee, have you done any good pirating today? And he did this. And I said, well, and there was a line of people waiting to take pictures with them. I said, well, there's a long line of suckers here, so I'm sure they're going to be very easy for you to do what you need to do. And so then while I was talking to him about that, you were telling Hook about getting panned? What did you say to him about getting panned?
I told him that I think that he should fight Pan again and he would win, and that maybe Pan should be fed to the crocodiles, which I know is maybe an unpopular opinion, but I happen to be a big Captain Hook fan. I'm not really a big Peter Pan fan. I think Hook is just, he's got it going on. And he and I had a lovely conversation. It was pretty one-sided.
Well, since he's quiet
yes.
most of the time. But then when we finished with the pictures, I had said to Hook, I didn't realize she had said that to him. So I said, you know, Captain Hook, you should probably just leave Peter Pan alone, because he's not too bad of a guy. And he looked at me and dismissed me and said, leave. So
he didn't really say leave. He just pointed,
well,
because the characters don't really talk.
Right, he
they
pointed.
Don't talk at all.
Like he said leave by pointing. So, yeah.
So anyway, day 2 was a great day, as was day 1. So Joe will link day 1 in the description below for you. I have no idea what videos are going to go out where. So we're going to do a day 1, 2, 3, and 4 recap of each day.
Yeah.
We're going to do a room tour of our stateroom.
Yeah.
We've shown enough the cruise where I don't think it's necessary to do like a tour of the ship, because there's a ton of videos out there. We do want to show you the concierge service, because I did not find a lot of videos out there on concierge. And there's a lot of things that they do that are not talked about on YouTube that I've seen. So we're going to do a video on that. I want to do a video on my seasickness and how I coped and what I did to feel better. Not that it will work for everybody, but I want to tell you my experience. And then what else are we going to do? Are we doing the different restaurants? Are we not?
Well, I've got...
we'll do like a hodgepodge of stuff. So there's going to be a ton of cruise videos.
You know, the day of this and the day of that, and included in everything. Because we've been hitting most of them, besides cabanas. But the other thing tonight was the trick-or-treating, so that was actually very cool.
Yeah.
That's
today's
tonight.
Halloween.
That's day 3. So we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll do a day 3 recap. Maybe even later today. Right now we have room service coming, which again is included in the price of your cruise, so you should take advantage of it.
So have you noticed something?
There's a lot included and a lot you should take advantage of.
No, the camera's sinking.
Oh, it is. Okay, anyway, so we'll wrap this up. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, because you don't want to miss any of the next Jen and Joe on the go action, because either we're getting taller or the camera's sinking.
I think the camera... Oh my gosh! Oh! I think the camera was sinking.
Joe, you're not a monkey. Don't play with your feet. Okay, bye! Bye!
We're using the wrong tripod. Okay, bye!